Okay. Now next, let's talk about the formula or working equation between the two. Okay. In permutation, we use the notation NPR, or the permutation of n things taken r at a time, is equal to n factorial over n minus r quantity factorial, wherein you can also use fundamental counting principle. Next, in combination, we use NCR, or the combination of n things taken r at a time, is equal to n factorial over r factorial quantity n minus r quantity factorial. Whereas you can also use the combination of n things taken r at a time is equal to the permutation of n things taken r at a time over r factorial. Now remember that n is the total number of elements to be considered. Okay? Or n is the universal set. Okay? R is the number of objects to be chosen or taken. Okay? Now, let's have an example. In a certain general assembly, 3 major prizes are at stake. In how many ways can the first, second, and third prizes be drawn from a box containing 120 names? So first things first, write down your given. Okay? What will be your n and what will be your r? N is the total number of elements to be considered of, or the universal set. In this problem, we have 120 names, so n is 120. Now next, what will be your r? According to the problem, you have to get the number of ways can the 3 major prizes. Okay, so this is r. Okay, now next process, you have to think what will be the working equation to be used. Okay, let's analyze the problem. Is the problem suggest permutation or combination? Comment down your answer. Is the problem suggest permutation or combination? Yes, Audrey, will you open your mic? Why permutation?
Ma'am, because of the word first, second, and third.
Okay, very good. Because of these words, first, second, and third, which suggests ranks. Okay, these are rankings. Okay, thank you for that, Audrey. Now, we will be using NPR, or the permutation of n things taken r at a time, is equal to n factorial over n minus r quantity factorial. Then after that, simply substitute all the given. So n is 120, r is 3. So we have the permutation of 120 things taken 3 at a time is equal to 120 factorial over 120 minus 3 quantity factorial. Now, you have to evaluate 120 minus 3 first because we will be following PEMDAS. Okay? So 120 minus 3, that is 117, and include the factorial there. Okay, so that is 117 factorial. Now, next step, you have to expand 100. You have to expand this. You have to expand 100, you have to expand 120 factorial in such a way that you have to make sure that you have, in the ending process, you have to eliminate 117 factorial in the denominator. So instead of expanding 120 factorial all throughout times 1, just simply expand it until 117 factorial because that is your goal, to remove the denominator. Okay? So expanding 120 factorial, it will be 120 times 119 times 118 times 117 factorial. As you can observe, we stopped at 117 factorial because our goal is to cancel out 117 factorial, because 117 factorial divided by 117 factorial, that is equal to 1. Okay, and with that, we now have 120 times 119 times 118. Okay, so in how many ways can the first, second, and third prizes be drawn from a box containing 120 names? We have 1,685,000. Thank you for your responses. That is 1,685,040. Do not forget your conclusion since this is problem solving, okay? So therefore, there are 1,685,040 ways in drawing the three major prizes.